Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to fold the Kraken aircraft carrier by Jayson and Merrill in his book Armed Forces Origami. So it has a turning cannon, 2 launch bays where you could put like missiles or like the Kraken gunboat in, which I might make a tutorial on. And it also has a bridge, and if you make it big enough you could put like jets on top. So I know this one is a little messy because it's my first attempt, and I recommend using foil paper because it's the thinnest, and I use foil paper for this one too. I recommend using 13 inch because that's how I got this size. But yeah, if you use like 8.5 by 11 paper, it might get a little thick because the cannon and the bridge might get thicker. So I just recommend using foil paper. So yeah, let's start. So first you're going to want to fold it diagonally. And then unfold it. Then fold this edge so that it meets the crease you just made. Then fold this down so that it meets the so that this point meets the crease you just made. And also that this line meets the other crease. So then you're going to unfold it and turn it over and fold this point to the crease you just made. And since this is a little hard to make and it takes some time, I'm going to split this in 2 parts, but I'm going to make both parts on the same day. So, yeah, this is part 1 then. Turn it over and fold this side so that it aligns with that crease, and do the same with the other side too. And by the way, if you wanted to make it big enough to like carry other boats and planes, I recommend making like anything bigger than 15 inches. That might work. So then you want to fold this tip in and crease it, and then unfold it. And then this part might be a little hard, but not really. So you want to unfold it and then take this flap and kind of push in from the other side on this crease. So yeah, just push in on this point where they all meet, and then fold down on this crease. And then when you turn it over, it should look like this. So you should just have a big thing there, and then you want to squash fold that down. So from behind it should just look like this, and from the front it should look like this. And then, yeah. So then you're going to want to pedal fold this flap you just made up. And then turn the model over and fold so this point meets that crease right there. And do the same with the other side. So fold it so that this point meets that crease and that this side is parallel to the other one. And yeah, so now turn them all over. Oh no, not yet. So first, using the creases you just made, you're gonna want to pull them in like this, fold them in, and then while you're doing that, it should form something looking like this. It won't lay flat. So then you're gonna want to squash fold this first flap, and then when you do that, you want to bring down the other flap, and you want to make sure that first it's completely flat, and then this line meets that line. So it should look like this. Then it should look like this on the back, and yeah. Then you're gonna want to swivel fold this by pulling this out and making sure this line meets that line again. And then when you turn it over here, you'll have this flap, and you want to just push, like pull that out. And flatten that out in here. And then flatten this out. And then you're going to want to swivel fold this up, and then bring this up. So then you're going to want to make sure that there's a little bit of excess paper here and here too. And then just do the same with this side. So swivel it over, crease it, make sure this line meets that line, and then take this side out and make sure it's under here and pull it. Then flatten it. And take this side and swivel fold it over. And it should look like this now. So then you want to turn it over, and it should look like this too. And if this might be a little tilted, so you might want to fix that, but it didn't happen with me. So then you're going to fold this flap up. There should already be a crease there. And then pedal fold this bottom flap. And yeah, pedal fold this flap just like that. And fold it down. And then crease that. And then, so here comes the fun part, is where first you're gonna fold these two parts, these two edges to the center line here. And then unfold them, and then fold this point to the crease you just made. And then fold them over each other, and then one more time so that this edge meets that crease. And then unfold it. And using these creases, except this middle crease, you're going to want to open sync them in and out. So open up the paper, and using this crease, just open sync it first. And also, if you want the ship to actually float, you could try spray painting it with some, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's some substance that makes the paper waterproof, and then you could actually then it can actually float. But I just keep it like this. So once you've got all the creases there, it should look like this, and then fold it in, and then this second crease under that, fold it on that crease, and then fold it up, so it should look like this now. And with that final flap, you just want to open sink it in and out. So basically, you just want to keep open sinking it in and out until you can't see, so basically you want to, yeah, what I said, you want to open sink it in and out until it looks like this. So then do that with this side too. Sorry if I take the paper off screen sometimes. So yeah, push that in, and then push it out, open sink it out. And then just open sink that little last flap in so that it should, it's a pretty long fold, but it's not really hard. So now it should just look like this, and this is going to be our cannon. And yeah, so now you're going to want to turn it over, and this is the this might be a little confusing, but it's pretty easy. So first you want to grab this, and what you want to do now is push this in, so open sink it in so that it comes on top of this side. So first you're going to push it in, and it's going to be on this side, and then you fold it over like that. So fold that in. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm doing everything correctly, but I did like try this a lot of times, so there might be a couple mistakes I make. So if that happens, just fix those yourself. Yeah. So now it should look like this, and then you want to fold it over. And you're actually going to want to, yeah, so now that you've got that, So this might tilt. This might tend to tilt a little, but you'll be able to fix that in a couple of minutes. So then you want to fold this down and fold this over like that, and open sync this. I think you're supposed to open sync this in, yeah, you open sync this in here. So now it might look like this, but you'll just be able to. The thing might be tilted, but you'll be able to fix that later on. So now you want to fold that over. So if you pushed it in from this side, you're gonna want to fold it over. So it's basically on top of the side it came out from, and then try to straighten this a little. And then just do the same thing with this side. So push it in. And then should look like this, and then just open sync that part. And then it should be on top of this side, and then you're just going to want to fold it over. So this is just my second attempt, and this might be a little unproportional. So, and again, I'm not sure if I'm doing this 100% correctly, some folds, but if you think I'm doing them wrong, then just correct them yourself, because I don't completely know yet. Okay, so now it should look like this with two flaps on the sides, and then you're going to want to take either of these flaps, but I'm going to take this one because that's what it says in the instructions, and then so stand it up and squash fold it, and you might have to get in there with a pencil or tweezers or something that you could use. Sorry if I take it off screen sometimes. Yeah, so now you should have that squash folded, and then you're going to want to fold this in, fold this like that, and then fold this side so that it's parallel to that side, but stop when it meets the crease you just made. And yeah, using those creases, squash fold this flap. And then fold it down. So you're basically just squash folding it. So yeah, then you're just gonna want to, so now you're gonna want to, sorry, I just have to, okay, like that. So now you're gonna want to take this bottom edge and swivel fold it. Not completely sure how you did this, but so yeah, you're supposed to swivel fold this over and then just unfold. So I'm not completely sure if I'm doing that right. I don't really know how, but yeah, so then you're gonna want to return, you want to unfold the squash fold too, so that it looks just normal like that. And then squash fold this side, but do it with the entire flap, not just half of it. So after you've squash folded that, you're gonna want to undo the fold and just fold it over to this side. So I'm not completely sure if you have to redo the squash fold here or fold it to this side, but I just folded it to this side and it seemed to work, so I think that's what you're supposed to do. And by the way, these are becoming the launch base, so yeah, you have to fold it over this side. And then just do the same thing you did with this side on this flap. So squash fold it down. Okay, and then the same thing, just fold it in, squash fold it. And when you squash fold this, actually make sure that you're not only squash folding this side, also you're squash folding the tip. So you might have to get in there with the pencil to open it so that it's easier to. So after you've squash folded it, I'm not completely sure how you do this fold, but I think you just swivel fold it. So yeah, I'm not completely sure how you do that fold. So I might just not do it, but I don't know. And Jayson Merrill, if you're watching this, don't judge that too much, because this is just my second attempt. So yeah, then unfold that all. And then with the other side here, just squash fold it. And yeah, so this one squash fold's kind of hard because you have to get in there with a pencil and make sure you properly do it. And then unfold it and just fold it back to the side. And then now it should look like this. So you just have two flaps like that, and these become the launch base, like I already said. So it should look like this in the back. And now we're gonna make the cannon. Okay, so I had to do something for a bit, but now we're gonna make the cannon. So what you want to do now is rabbit ear fold this flap, so you'll see how far up it wants to go, and rabbit ear fold it. So just do it like that, and then squash fold this up, and then fold it over like this. Then you're going to want to inside reverse fold the flap. So it should look like this now. And then outside reverse fold the flap, but so that so that it looks like this. So that outside reverse fold the flap, so that's a little over that thing. And that, make sure it's parallel to that edge too. So then now inside reverse fold the flap in. And then then you're gonna want to petal fold the flap up. And then do the same on the back here. So just petal fold it up so that it gets there. A little. And then inside reverse fold it one more time. Inside reverse fold it like that. So this one's a little unproportional. It's because I think my paper's a little. So this is why I actually recommend not doing it with foil paper, not like just normal paper, because it'll get really thick here with the cannon. It already is pretty thick now. And then you're gonna want to swivel fold this down. And then, so it should look like this now. The turret should be pretty thin. And then you're just gonna want to inside reverse fold the tip. And now this is the cannon. So just fold it down like that. And now we're going to start with the bridge. So you just want to fold the cannon down and fold this flap down. Then, sorry about the lighting. Then you're gonna want to fold this flap up so that this line meets that line, like that. And then pull the paper here underneath out, so pull out the trap paper. And then swivel fold it over and just pull the trap paper out too, like that. And then you're gonna want to squash fold this, and this is gonna be the end of part 1, and I will see you guys next in part 2, which will come out very soon.